All right, everybody, welcome back to the Xavier Klein series here on Madden 24. We are on week number 12 of the 2024 season. And guess what? Our goal is to speed through this and get us to the potential playoffs. We make it, great. If we don't, it is what it is. But the Chargers are in a pretty decent spot. I think they played very well so far. And, we'll probably jump in and out of some games, but the goal is to get us to the very end of this one. As far as the stat line so far up until this point, Justin Herbert has had an amazing year. He started off a little slow, and when you look at his stats, they weren't at that point initially. In the beginning of the year, he had thrown 0 touchdowns. The first 4 weeks, he had only thrown 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Then he had 2 touchdowns, 1, 3, 0, and then out of nowhere, things started to take off. So I think Herbert's having a pretty decent year so far. When you look at the rushing game, having Algier on the team still, I think, is working out. I think we got a running back by committee, a 1-2 punch at certain times, and it's really helping out. Keeping these guys all healthy is really working through it in a positive way too. So I'm hoping they can keep it rolling. Now, from a receiver standpoint, Xavier Worthy has taken a huge step up with the injury of Mike Williams. Mike Williams tore his hamstring a couple weeks back already. I think he got hurt in week 10, and he was on a roll. As you can see, it just started flowing for him too. So same time when Herbert started feeling it, that's when he did. So it's been tough. But Quentin Johnson has stepped up to a decent extent, and I think he's looking pretty good. Brock Bowers was injured for parts of this year as well. You can see the discrepancy as far as the downs are concerned. 408 downs compared to the 560 of Xavier Worthy. So I think he's looking good. This also gives an opportunity to see if Tez Walker is going to step up at the receiving spot. I'd say blocking has been looking pretty good. We are recognizing an issue over there on the right side as Trey Pipkins has given up 4 sacks. Now, when I look at his contract, he's not bad. His contract shows he's got 1 more year left, and majority of the bonus or the dead cap that we're going to be dealing with is this year. So next year we should be able to kind of move on from him and have him as a backup and kind of figure out who's our next tackle over there. But Robert Hunt has been amazing. He's gotten injured a couple times. Pipkins, although he's given up sacks, he's been the one who's been out there the entire time. Zion Johnson also has had some injury concerns. I'm paying attention to the left guard position. Connor Williams has been amazing at our center, but more than likely we could potentially move him. Now, this is where the mix-up has been. Jonah Williams has had to step up on both sides, whether it's left tackle or right tackle, and he's only given up a sack. So could we have Jonah Williams be, that swing tackle for the future? Maybe. Could he be a starter at right tackle? That's a possibility. But I like what he's done so far this year. Rashawn Slater, he's been injured. He's only played 364 downs this year, so half of the downs. So we have to take that into account as we move forward into this season. Defensively, Derwin James leads the team with 97 tackles. He's all on track for probably 150. So it'll be pretty sweet to see how Derwin continues to play here, man. He's a good veteran for us. Plays very strong at strong safety. And, I'm liking it. The 2 veterans right now, him and Kendricks, have been doing work. Now, granted, I've seen some injuries with Kendricks, so he's got to get it right. Same thing with Sion Taki. But the pair of Taki and Kendricks has been amazing. Darnell Savage has been somewhat of a disappointment, but he's starting to find his groove as we move further into this year. Asante Samuel's been locked down. Max Melton was having a good year until he also got hurt. He is out this game for a broken finger, but he's been playing very well. When you look at the tackles for loss right now, Bosa leads the team. Sacks, Bosa leads that. But picks, it's Asante Samuel, and then the rookies got 3. Taki and Kendrick got 2. So this team's doing some good things at defense. I think the Texans playbook is working out, but we got to hope that they can kind of stand pat. So we're going to start moving forward here. The first game, we'll just probably jump into it and then try to see what happens here. So the first game will be against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So with 6:22 left here in the fourth quarter, Steelers have the ball. They're only down by 1 here. Spread set. Has some time. Tries to hit the check down, and that's dropped immediately there. Pickett had a pretty decent game so far. It's been a tight game. Heavy defensive game. And I'm hoping the Chargers can figure this out here. Trips left. Pickett setting up. They rush 4. Throws a drag route. It's caught. That doesn't really go anywhere. These checkdowns have been strange. I've been encountering that in my other series as well. QB's doing weird stuff. 5:45 left here in the fourth. Bunch right. Pickett rolling out, and that's Bosa with the safety! I think that's 2 safeties this game now. Oh my goodness, Joey Bosa getting it done right there. And the Chargers have taken a 3-point lead now. That guy was he just let him go. And the fact that Pickett just ran away to the opposite side of the block, that's got to be rough for the Steelers. Now they have to punt the ball. They're going to boot this thing, and they're going to return not much further there. It'll be at the 35. And here comes Herbert ready to roll here. We got a pistol set. This is the Niners playbook here, which I can appreciate. Read option. Hands it off to Tyler Algier, who's going to get 10 for 48 so far today. Look at the Chiefs. Chiefs are starting to figure it out, man. Drake May, the quarterback over there for the Raiders. Trips left. 5 minutes left here in this one. 2nd and 7. Motioning out Rasheen Ali. Herbert only has to deal with 4 rushes. They're going to check down a little hitch over there to Ali. He hangs on to it, and he's close, but there it is. I was just talking about Pipkins being on the field the entire time, having the most snaps on that line, and he is hurt now. Heading to the tunnel. It's 3rd and 1 now. And here comes Jonah Williams getting to it. 4:49 left here. They're going to hand it off to Algier, who's going to get the first down. Nice move right there. Little dead leg step. And we are looking at a 1st and 10 inside Steeler territory now. Shotgun, wide receiver stack right. Herbert stepping back, has time, throws a nice little hitch to Quentin Johnston. He's been playing very good at slot, man. He might be our slot guy for sure. Devontae Walker wants to play that, but I think Quentin Johnston does a good job there. I see Algier over on the left. They're going for a screen. Hits Worthy. Worthy's got the blockers. He's taking off down the sideline, keeping his legs moving. And there you have it. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Wow, look at the Patriots. They're finding their way, man. Trey Lance is their new QB over there. Oh, my goodness. Nice little screen pass to the receiver, but the O-line just paved the way there. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Wide bunch left. 3 minutes left here. Algier in the backfield. They rush 4. Herbert has the time. Throws a shot. Nice catch by Quentin Johnston. He tried to stretch out. Thank goodness he hung on to it. We're looking at 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2. 2:20 left here in this one. Trips tight end right. Algier in the backfield. Goal line defense for the Steelers. Going for the outside zone. Algier's got the room. You think he tried to stiff arm. Great play right there by the linebacker to slow him down just enough. So we got a no gain situation, but the 2-minute warning's here. So what do the Steelers do, right? They're down by 3. Do they kick the field goal on the Steelers side, or do the Steelers let them score? Do the Steelers start using timeouts? Let's see. Ali in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to him. He gets the block, and that's an easy touchdown. No issues there. Giants up by 2 possessions, and that's going to be a problem. 1:58 left here. Dicker with a chance to put an extra point up, and he does. This is going to be tough. These Steelers. (28-18) here. 1:58 left here in this one. We got a shotgun spread set. We send the blitz. Pickett throws it. Able to hit Deontay Johnson with ease. And now that's a first down. But they got a no huddle here. Try to keep all their timeouts set. We got 3 on the line. Empty bench. We send a blitz. He throws it to Freiermuth, who catches it, but he's a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Not quite sure about that tactic. Shotgun spread. 1:35 left here. Steelers still have all 3 timeouts. We send 6. Pickett felt the pressure. Crossbody throw, and it's picked off! It's picked off by Asante Samuel! And that will do it, folks. The Chargers get it done. Pickett felt the pressure, man. We sent 6 out of that formation. It looked, it was a little bit of a disguise because we only had 3 on the line. And he just immediately threw that. And that was a horrendous decision there. So the game is over, and the Chargers get it done here. Nice win. They now go to 8-4 before the bye week. Great situation for the Chargers. Hopefully they can keep this thing going. Justin Herbert only had 1 touchdown today, 150 yards. Rushing game, pretty balanced, but it looks like Herbert ran a little bit today. Receiving, Quentin Johnston was the lead receiver, 5 for 48. Worthy, 4 for 45. Touchdown, though, came from Algier through the air. 2 sacks given up today, 1 by Slater and 1 by Pipkins. No double-digit tackles. We did have 4 tackles for loss for Joey Bosa, to include a sack. Mack and Kendrick shared a sack today. We had 2 picks by Asante Samuel, so he is killing it. We had 2 safeties today, but also by Bosa. So Bosa should probably get player of the week there. Keep his stats boosting up, and that is nice today. As we are now at the bye week, we're going to go ahead and advance. Nothing crazy. I don't think we have to make any crazy adjustments right now as well. I do want to double check, though, before we advance the injury report. Davenport's the only one currently on the IR. If we bring him back, is there anybody we are willing to take off? I think we're gonna activate him. And as we activate him, that is going to force a player to get cut. Let's double check to see who would be the lucky person here. And I think it's going to be Chaz Surratt. So now we're going against the last place in our division, Raiders. We're just gonna go ahead and advance this one, get ourselves to the next game here. Looks like we lose to that team, though. So the Giants are fighting for first place here in the AFC West. It didn't seem like that big of a deal, but I guess it is. Next game is against the Bengals. So now we jump into the game here. 6:34 left here in this one. 17-17 Chargers trying to get upfield here. Single back set, motioning over Worthy. Jet sweep, and he gets smoked. Ooh, that's Hendrickson. That guy is a destroyer. I formation set here. 4 on the D line. Play action. Herbert throwing. Nice hit. Quentin Johnston with the grab. Quentin Johnston with the grab right there. 5 for 74 today. He is showing up, man. Do we need Mike Williams next year? Not quite sure. Maybe we're going to be okay. Trips left. Herbert making an adjustment at the line. RPO hits Brockers. Brockers is going to be down at the 40 there for a 6-yarder. Pistol set. Hands it off here. Nice run for Algier. Little hand fighting, and he's down to the 30. Chargers making a move. That missed field goal by McPherson. My goodness. Wide bunch right. 4:15 left here in this one. RPO again. Nice grab. Number 88 gets it done right there. I think that's Irv Smith. Now we have a huge flux of tight ends because everyone just started getting hurt during the year. 2nd and 1 here. I formation. We're going to hand it off. Algier with the juke, and he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. 3rd and 1. They got 6 inside the box here. They're going to pass it. Herbert has time, and it's dropped by Worthy at the 20-yard line. Do they go for it? No. They're going to send out the field goal unit. They were down for most of the game. It was 14-0, 17-3, and then the Chargers came back. This is a hard-fought fight going on over here in Cincy. Dicker boots it through the uprights, and we now have the lead here. Let's see if the defense can hold it down with 3 minutes left on the clock. Burrow is still Burrow. They're going to take it out of the end zone to the 20, the 15. Oh, this is bad. Down at the 19. Great play by the special teams. Now we are looking at 20-17 here. 2:56 left here in this one. Tight end off the left side of that line. Wide receiver stack right. Rush 4 only. Burrow able to hit an easy shot over there to the left. Down at the 27. Hits number 87. That is Noah Font. Single back deuce close. Nice little play right there. $2:19 left here in this one. Oh, little halfback wham here. We're coming out in a 6-1. And Mixon just busts through that. Good run right there for Mixon. 17 for 90 and a touchdown today. Pretty solid. Three receiver set, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. 7 in the box, oh, 6 in the box, I guess. We rush 4, throws it, Texas route. The linebackers were confused there. Injury on the field though, Joe Mixon. He's hurt, they got to use a timeout. 20-17, they're in Charger territory. They got an empty bench. They send 7, and he hits Noah Font right at the 37. What a play right there. 1:35 left here in this one. They're maybe a couple yards from field goal range now. They send a blitz, a late blitz. Burrow feels the pressure, able to get the ball away. Defense has to get there. Look at the Commanders. They are beating the bricks. Browns, dude. Browns got problems. Bucks are beating the Lions there. Bunch right. They send 6 again. Tries to do it back shoulder throw, and that gets shut down. Great play by Max Melton there. Welcome back. 3rd and 10. We're looking at an empty bench again. See if this defense makes an adjustment. Oh, they sent the blitz. Throws it on the seam route. Hits Noah Font. Font gives away. It's fumbled. Fumbled. Oh, it's picked up. Did the Chargers pick it up? The Chargers picked it up. What a mistake by Noah Font. He kept his legs moving, and then it gets stripped by Asante Samuel. It was Joey Bosa with the grab, and the Chargers will get the ball back. Now the Bengals have 2 timeouts. More than likely, we're going to run the ball. And there goes Algier. He just kind of paces himself to ensure that he doesn't give it up, but keep the clock running. 1 timeout remaining here for the Bengals. They hand it off here to Spiller. He's going to be down, and that's the last timeout for the Bengals. Now, they're still within decent range here. Anything can happen. Herbert's going to pass the ball. He's rolling out. He throws it away. The clock stops. What are we doing? What are we doing? So the Chargers have to boot this out. Hopefully Scott can put them back in their territory. Forced a fair catch at the 38 or 39 yard line. 1:01 left. Let's see how it goes here. Trips left. Burrow looking at a play action here. Throws a crosser, and it's caught. Oh, it's dropped. T. Higgins dropped it. Oh my goodness, I thought that was Gonzo. I thought that was it. 20-17 now, 57 seconds left here. Same formation set. Defense trying to set up on this one. They rush 5, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10, 55 seconds left here. Anything can happen. Can the defense hold it out? They rush 5 again. Pressure coming in. Burrow fields it, and it's sacked by Devondre Sweat. Oh no, it's Tyler Tart. Clock is running. 4th and 18. They're coming out in Hail Mary situation here. They send the blitz again. Burrow fields it, throws a deep shot. It's caught. He's out of bounds at the 41. Oh my gosh. What a play by Burrow. What an even more amazing catch by T. Higgins. Burrow just cool with it. over the shoulder throw. Asante hit him hard and he hung on to it. And it is 1st and 10 at the 41. 2 tight ends on the right side of that line there. He's got time, throws a shot, defended by number 37, Darnell Savage. That's a big play right there for the Chargers. Wide receiver stack left, tight end off the right side of that line. They need to get a little closer for a field goal. They send 6, Burrow fields it, he breaks a tackle, can't get loose, that's a big sack, and that should do it. That should do it, game is over. The Chargers win. Huge aggressiveness on that freaking play. Oh my goodness, the Chargers win. What a play. Burrow was trying to just wait just a second longer. And they get it done there. Coming back from behind was huge. They almost screwed it up at the end though. If anything, you got to throw the ball, you got to run the ball to just keep the clock going. Herbert throws only a touchdown today again. Pretty balanced. Herbert ran with his legs, to used his legs today. Worthy, 7 for 74 and a touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 5 for 74. Bowers, 5 for 35. 1 sack given up was only Robert Hunt. No double-digit tackles. We had a couple sacks at the end is what did it. It was a very tough game, but good to see that the Chargers figured out, and now they continue to win. That's a good win to have here heading into the next week. We are now heading to week number 16, and I think this is where we will try and continue to sim through these next 2 ones, because I'm definitely staring at week number 18. That could be a potential fun one if the playoff standings can be impacted by it. So the game is over here. We went through the full sim situation, and it looks like the Chargers get it done once again. Trey Lance was their starting QB. Kind of crazy to see where he has gone. But Herbert keeps it going. Hunter Henry talking to his old team here is kind of crazy. Hunter Henry would have been a boss on this team. Imagine him and Brock Bowers. That would have been nuts. So the Herbert ended with a touchdown and an interception. So again, nothing too crazy there. Algier was 10 for 44. Ali 7 for 22. So they ran the ball pretty decently. And check it out, man. Worthy 7 for 75. Quentin Johnston 6 for 61 and a touchdown. He's getting to work, man. This team is looking pretty solid. Like I said, I want to just kind of keep this flowing. We may look at week number 18 as a potential one where we may watch a half, but I like moving forward here in this series just a little bit more to kind of keep this thing flowing. So week 17, the Chargers have a commanding lead over the division. And we're just going to check out the landscape here in week number 17. Chargers are currently in the 4th seed, so they do have a home field game going on right now. Broncos have made it along with the Raiders, so the AFC West is showing representation in this year's playoff landscape. Cowboys number 1 seed. You got the Vikings getting involved right now. You got the Falcons and the Niners, Saints getting it done. So kind of cool to see where we are from this point of view here. So it looks like we're playing in Cleveland on a Thursday night here in week number 17. We will make sure to sim until we see something a little crucial here. But Herbert, decent year, 3,900 yards, 23 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Having an okay year. I think it's been more of a balanced team, and the defense has really held their own here later into the season. I like these colors, man. This is the anniversary away color rush jerseys. It's a nice mix, and then we are giving them the color rush on their end. What happens to Deshaun Watson, right? Like, are they going to be okay? Is Watson going to figure his crap out? You kind of see over there, man. He's going through something there, man. And it looks like the Chargers ran away with it here. They end up getting a huge win over these Browns in week number 17. So the trap game does not happen here. The Chargers win 42-14. It was close. watching the sim, Chargers were going toe-to-toe with the Browns there. In the first half, it was 14-14. And then all of a sudden, things went awry in game quarter 4. Not bad. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception for Herbert. So he's going to head into week 18 with a decent shot. And then you're looking at Tyler Algier, 14 for 45 and a tutty. Alif, 8 for 42 and a tutty. The receiving situation, Quentin Johnson in slot, looking good, man. 10 for 108 and a touchdown. 7 for 74 for Williams on his return. And Brock Bowers, 5 for 80 and a tutty. No sacks given up. That's a great freaking thing to see there. 3 tackles for loss today for the defensive side, along with 3 sacks. Tart getting involved. 2 picks, Melton and James. I'm telling you, man, these Chargers are in a way better situation than they once were. And we're only in 2024, just trying to change the dynamic, playing to their strengths. Now, the Niners playbook may not necessarily be their full strength, but it gives them that just different look, right? Like having Xavier Worthy in the backfield is kind of crazy. So, you know, we got to make sure Worthy's in that spot moving forward, but he tends to play pretty good as that running back. It just creates some chaos there. And looks like some points are coming up on the board here. So now we head to week 18, and it looks like the situation has been determined here for the Chargers. They have locked in their playoff standing. They are going to have home field advantage. They have the division. Looks like the Chiefs have taken over for... Oh, looks like they moved up to the 7th seed. So something happened. Raiders were there. Looks like the Raiders moved down. Niners. I only see 2 NFC East teams. Okay. So this is it doesn't look like much has changed. We're going to look at the standings real quick on the big board here. There it is. So when we look at the AFC, 4 teams have locked themselves into the playoffs as they all won the division. They will not have a shot at the number 1 seed. So when it comes down to it, maybe they can move up to the 3 or the 2, but we're not really going to be locked in too much. It's a fight right now for the last seats there. On the NFC side, it looks like all but 1 spot is locked in. So Cowboys win the number 1 seed there on the NFC. Falcons, Rams, and Vikings win their division. So kind of cool to see what's going to happen in that spot. But the Chargers look good. Now, what do we do here, right? Do we sit our guys? Do we try to ball out against Pat Mahomes? I think this is where we're probably going to have to think about that as we enter this one. But stay tuned. So for week number 18, we will not be with JT Woods at free safety. He's our second one. Free safety 2 there. And the running back, Tyler Algier. He's got a turf toe. He'll be out for this week. So we got a 2 running back situation going on there versus a running back by committee. So we are entering the second half here with the Chiefs up 14-3. The Chargers are going to have to figure out how to get back to this. Those last couple games I have been simming, I've recognized the Chargers are slowing down further into the year. Now look at this. The Chiefs are heavy pass. We are heavy balanced, or more balanced, not heavy on either side. So I like what the Chargers are doing, right? We don't have Algier out there, so that's a little tough, but I think they're leaning on just being more balanced on offense so that you don't have to put it on Herbert all the time. Nice little run right up there. Rasheen Ali gets through. That's back-to-back runs, gets them the first down, and they are inching closer and closer to Chiefs territory here. 10:55 left here in the third quarter. I formation set. Play action here for Herbert. He takes it, throws a nice dot to Xavier Worthy, and we are now inside the 35 of Chief territory. Playing at home too has got to be nice to end the year as well. Single back formation, 2 tight ends on the left side of that line. Ali in the backfield. They're motioning over Parham. They are gonna play action this one. Herbert has time, throws it to the flats. It's caught by Parham for a 5-yarder. Look at the Jags. They get a win there. You got Houston. They finished the year off 7-10. They've definitely had some concerns there. Maybe they bounce back in the next one. Empty bench here for Herbert. He's got time. Throws a drag route here to Williams, who's going to fight for the first. And what? Oh, did his body just get there and not the ball? Oh, that's got to be tough. 3rd and 1 here at the 25-yard line. 9 minutes left here in the third. They're going to hand it off outside zone, and Ali gets the hard first down. Chargers keep this drive alive. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Trips left. I think that's Spiller in the backfield. Has time, tries to do a check down, bounces off the defender. That could have been a pick. That was a little scary right there. 8:23 left in this third quarter. Same formation set, but this time they motion Ali out, so it's now empty bench set. They rush 4. Herbert has time, throws a deep shot. Touchdown, Mike Williams! What a throw! That was a 1.5 right there to Mike Williams. And the Chargers are coming back. Let's see if they can get back into this one here. Clean pocket and just throws a straight seam route. Who is guarding him? Someone wasn't. And they're, of course, going for a 2-pointer here to go down by 3. 8:19 left here in the third quarter. They rush 4. Herbert looking around, sets his feet, hits it. Brock Bowers with a 2-point conversion. But no. Center Connor Williams is hurt here. Uh-oh. Now we're going to have to bring in Dieter. 14-11 here with 8:19 left in the third quarter. Chiefs are going to go ahead and kneel in the end zone. Start the drive at the 25. Look at the Raiders. They get the win over the Bucks. Hey, the Giants finished the year off with a win. They beat the Browns 31-24. Good to see my team, my favorite team, getting a win there. Uh-oh. Chargers audibling to some crazy setup here. They just sent a bunch, and that leaves 87 wide open. He's going down the field. That's Travis Kelce all the way to the 35. What was that audible? Oh my goodness. Kelce gets all the way to the 35, man. Everyone got mixed up. Kendricks, I think, was supposed to guard Kelce, but that was a weird audible call, man. The defense got confused there. Trips right. Mahomes looking around, has a shot, and hits Kelce. Kelce gets smoked and lets the ball go. Good hit by number 32, Kenny Robinson Jr. He's taking some more reps today due to the injury of JT Woods. Shotgun, bunch right. They rush 4. Mahomes feels the pressure, getting around, throws a shot. Nice grab right there to Rashee Rice. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Mahomes is playing pretty strong right now. He's the 7th seed in this playoffs as well. He knows if he can win, he can put a little doubt to these. Oh my gosh, they're still going. Rice gets all the way to the 6, 1st and goal. If they can put a little doubt in these Chargers, there's a chance they may advance further than us right now. We get home field coming into the playoffs, but it's going to be rough. They hand it off to Pacheco, breaks a tackle, almost in. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1. Less than 6 minutes here in the third quarter. Goal line here. Let's see if this defense can get it right. They fullback dive, shut down, loss of a yard. Good play right there by Covington. Christian Covington there. 5:20 left here in the third quarter. Shotgun bunch left. Defense looking at a wide 4. They're going to hand it off to Pacheco, and he dives in. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. So the Chiefs go back up 2 possessions here with about 5:17 left here in the third quarter. Chargers have to figure this out here because now the Chiefs are kind of hitting on all cylinders against us. We had them smoked the first time we played them, man. It was like a butt whooping. We're going to need something different today. Dolphins are beating the Seahawks 17-0. Here comes Walker. He's going to return. Nice little move. He keeps his legs moving. He's not going down. Good play right there. He took a couple Chiefs to take him out, and he ends up getting it done. Look at that last today. 3 for 3 for 39 and a touchdown. He's been a little quiet, but, you know, we'll work through it. Strong side formation here. Outside zone. Spiller was bracing for impact a little too early. I think he would have been fine. Look at the Eagles, man. They're 8-8, trying to fight to stay above 500 in this one. They're up 14-7 against the Commanders. Play action here for Herbert. He's got time. Throws it. Johnston dropped it, but he took a nasty hit right there by Justin Reed. So now it's 3rd and 11 with the 4:35 left here. Wide receiver stack right. Ali in the backfield. Bowers off the left side of the line. Herbert thinking about it. Throws it on the run. Oh, man. Nasty hit on Worthy by Cameron. I think that's Lassiter there. The Chargers have to punt this. We'll pay attention to this one. We may watch the entire half, but depending on how this game starts to go, we could probably just sim it and move on. Good tackle right there by the special teams. Marcus Davenport getting involved. He's trying to play whatever downs he can play because he missed a lot of games this year. He was a preseason signing, and I thought he was going to do more in a surprising fashion, but he's been rough, him getting hurt. 1st and 10, throws it to the flats to Pacheco. Pacheco, nice little juke, but that didn't fake out that defender right there whatsoever. It ends up being no gain. Packers, they finished the year off 8-9 over the Lions. They rushed 3. Look at the pressure. He just throws it away. Mahomes knew what's up. 3rd and 10 here. 21-11. 3:44 left here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun spread. Kelsey off the right side of that line. Pacheco in the backfield. We only rush 4 here. Mahomes feels it. Throws it. And it's in the... Oh, my gosh. Kadarius Toney with the move to fall forward. And the Chargers give up a 1st down here. 3:05 left here in the 3rd. Draw play here for Pacheco. Pacheco gets about 4 there. Good tackle by Darnell Savage. 2:35 left here in the 3rd quarter. Wide bunch left. Defense playing cover 0, it looks like. Throws an out route. Hits Kelsey. Kelsey breaks 1 tackle. And we're looking at 21-11 here. It'll be less than 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter. 3 receiver set. Pacheco looks a little tired in the backfield. Oh, he's motioned Pacheco out. Got time. Throws a slant. Able to connect. Hits Mecole Hardman there. It'll be 2nd and 2. 6 for 86 for Hardman today. 3 receiver set. Pacheco still on the field. Rush 4. Throws a easy hitch. It's caught by Kadarius Toney. Yeah, and Mahomes he's on a mission today. We got a bunch right here. 49 seconds left here in the 3rd. Play action. Mahomes hits it. It should have been picked. Are you going to call pass interference? Oh my gosh. A pass interference called. And the Chargers give up a 1st there. 1st and 10 inside the red zone here. Wide receiver stack right. Man, they are letting Pacheco play, huh? They rush 5 this time. Throws it. Hits. Touchdown, Travis Kelce. The Charger fans are like, what is happening right now? These things kind of go, right? Like, this team needs to figure it out. You know, are they going to be ready for this upcoming playoff game? We're probably going to start subbing some guys out, depending on this last drive. Last drive ends up not working so well. I'll start taking some guys out because there really is nothing to truly fight for here outside of maybe some stat lines, but I just want to make sure my guys are healthy. Good move by Walker here. He's going to be down at the 24. Last thing you need is players heading into the wild card that won't be there. So, you know, we're going to be smart. We'll watch this drive here. This will probably take about, you know, maybe a 1/3 off the 4th quarter if he can keep the passes going. Rasheed Ali with the check down there. Injury on the field is Tayshawn Bauer. That's a Chief. He's out. Pistol, deuce close set. 30 seconds left here in the 3rd. He's got plenty of time. Throws the out route. Bowers can't hang on to it. I think he needed to throw that a little sooner. 3rd and 8 here. Bunch left. 28 seconds left for this 3rd quarter. They rush 5. Herbert has time. Hits Quentin Johnston. Johnston almost got loose. He's going to be down at the 49 there. Great catch by Quentin Johnston. And that should be the last play of the third quarter. We are down, but we are not out. We're down 2 full possessions. So 2-point conversions are on the board, are required for us to stay within 2 possessions. Let's see what we can do. We should score first. Spread set. They only rush 4. Hits the slant pass to Quentin Johnston. He hangs on to it with ease. We're looking at 2nd and 5 now. 11:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Bowers off the right side of that line. Herbert making an adjustment. So is the defense. They are calling something. They only rush 4. Herbert has time. Nice catch by Worthy. He's going to be down at the 32. That's a good grab by the Rook. Shotgun split set here. Worthy's 4 for 55 today. Bowers off the left side of that line. And he's in trouble. He fumbled it. He took a big hit. And that should do it right there. He was like a statue. What are you doing, young man? He just stood there. Karloftis just smoked him. So we subbed all our guys out as we knew this game was pretty much getting out of hand. No reason to risk anybody else getting hurt. Chiefs win that one 34-11. Definitely not the greatest feeling here in Week 18, but we win. When it all comes down to it, we are the division holders. So you got to think about that. It's not the end of the world here. We'll figure it out along the way. Ali, yeah, and like nothing worked out. Feels like the Chargers pretty much locked us down where we could. So we're going to have to remember that and game plan for the future. Max Melton, though, ended up with a pick today. Couple pass deflections all across the board. So 34-11 is what it is. But, you know, I feel like my team did a good job. I think they did what they could do. And when I look at the season as a whole, we won. So we got to remember that. So we are going to go ahead and advance it here. And this is where we stand. The Chargers are going to be going against the Buffalo Bills at our house. The Dolphins playing the Chiefs in the wild card, along with the Raiders playing the Jags. So no positions moved around in after that game. Looks like everything was set in stone. Falcons have the number 2 seed over there in the NFC. Saints fall to the 7th seed. Eagles go to the 6th seed. They're going against the Raiders. And then you're looking at the Vikings going against the Niners there. So Ravens and Cowboys have a bye. But this is going to be a fun one heading into that next phase there. Definitely want to look at the stats. Let's kind of check that out. Where does everyone stand so far as we head into this one here? Justin Herbert ended the year with 4,400 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Not a bad year. He was sacked 36 times, which is actually not that bad. If we were to look at the NFL as a whole, where would that put him? That would actually put him at the top 5. So we got to remember that. We might have to think about some better routes. But the O-line is still, I'd say the right tackle spot is the issue. We need some depth at the tackle spot in case someone gets hurt as well. And maybe that left guard position with Zion Johnson there needs some competition. As far as rushing is concerned, we didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher this year. Algier joined the team about halfway through the year, so not bad. Finished a year with 10 touchdowns, 677 yards. Look at the rookie Rasheen Ali. He ended the year with 421 yards, but he had 8 touchdowns. So not a bad season for him. As far as receiving is concerned, though, no one with 1,000 yards, but everybody got fed. Quentin Johnston ended the year in what feels like a very career year for him. 72 receptions, 975 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Xavier Worthy ended the year with 74 receptions, 884 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And then the other rookie, Brock Bowers, ended the year with 58 receptions, 711 yards, and 5 tutties. Mike Williams was hurt for most of the year. He could have been on track for like 1,300 yards. He ended the year with 46 receptions, 695 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Even Tez Walker got it going, man. 400 yards, no tutties, but that's really good there. As far as blocking is concerned, it was very good to have, and very fortunate for us to have O-line, when we can. Now, Pipkins gave up 8 sacks. I'm paying attention to that. I'm wondering if we were to move Pipkins over to left guard, could that change some things up in the future? We might think about that. But, Connor Williams only gave up a sack this year. Slater gave up 7 sacks, so I got to pay attention to him too, man. That's a little rough right there. As far as defense is concerned, Derwin James led the team with 127 tackles. Eric Kendricks with 119. Savage was 4 from 100. Samuel had 94. Taki was 74. The player with the most tackles for loss was Joey Bosa, followed by Kendricks with 15 and Khalil Mack with 14. And then when it comes to sacks, Bosa only had 9.5 this year, where Taki had 7, Tart had 5, Mack had 4.5. So sacks got to get better. We got to pay attention to that one. Asante Samuel, though, did lead the team with 6 picks, but the rookie wasn't that far behind. He had 5 picks for the year. So a pretty good season for them. No one with double-digit deflections, but James led the team with 8. Forced fumbles, it was Derwin James and Sio Taki. So I'm hoping my team can head to the wild card freaking ready to roll here. The crazy part, man, was Herbert was leading the league in passing yards until we started doing these sims. Mahomes ended up getting it anyways. Finished the year with 4,689 yards with 40 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Prescott 4,491 with 28 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So pretty good year for him. I still think Herbert did well. He did exactly what we needed him to do. And the hope is that maybe we tweak the playbook, stick with the same scheme. Maybe we change it to a different playbook, though, that doesn't rely on his legs as much, but we still have more of a spread set. So we'll think about that in the next one. As far as yearly awards, it looks like Lamar Jackson's going to be voted as the MVP over Mahomes and Prescott. So sadly enough, Herbert isn't on that list. Coach of the year is going to be McCarthy. I'm kind of shocked it's not Klein, because actually it could be Smith at this point too, because of how he took the Falcons all the way up as well. As far as the AFC is concerned, though, Ravens, Lamar Jackson looks to be the offensive player of the year. Max Crosby, defensive player of the year. Offensive rookie of the year is Xavier Leggett, with Drake, May, Neighbors, and Polk over Worthy, unfortunately. Defensive Rookie of the Year, though, is going to be our guy, Max Melton. Pretty pumped about that. He deserves it. Best QB, Lamar. Best running back, Joe Mixon. Best wide receiver is going to be Zay Jones and Christian Kirk. That's weird. And then you got Tyler Linderbaum. Best O-line. Best D-line is Max Crosby. Josh Allen. Best linebacker. Best DB is going to be Chargers Asante Samuel. Melton wasn't that far behind in that spot. And Cameron Dicker, the kicker, is best kicker for the AFC. So pretty cool. Definitely looking forward to this next game right here. We have the tough group in the Buffalo Bills. Now we'll double check the injury report real quick. Looks like the Chargers will not have any injuries prior to the practice. Von Miller, though, however, is out with a broken collarbone. They are without a very key veteran right there. So we'll see what happens in this wild card. Maybe we can keep it going and win in this one. If not, then we'll have an off-season vid soon after that. But either way, it's going to be positive. Buffalo Bills, 11-6. Chargers, 11-6. Playing in SoFi in the next one. This is going to be good. If you like what you saw today, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. I really appreciated everyone that stopped by today. And as always, bolt up. Have a good one.